Well, Plymouth Argyle will gain no solace from the fact that the last time they scored a goal was against today's opponents, Rochdale, at the back end of last season. Well, on a roasting hot day, it may be hard for both sets of players to produce much more than the 0-0 scoreline in the final game of the last campaign. Stonebridge looks to try and find Mickey Evans, has Phillips on this side of the pass, a little overhit. Phillips will do well to recover the situation from here as Worrell comes to give support, but Phillips looks long for Hodges. It might just come back here for Stonebridge, and the deflection takes it in off Simon Coleman. Well, Simon Coleman scored on the opening day, and I'm sure he'd rather his name wasn't on the score sheet this afternoon. It's a good start for Plymouth. It's Plymouth 1, Rochdale 0. The ball just tossed into the middle. There was Lee Hodges to head it back, and Ian Stonebridge's header towards goal deflected off Simon Coleman and into the net. Well, what can Rochdale do to get back from that setback? Coleman going in strongly, obviously a little wound up by that. Now Durkin. He's created a bit of space for himself here, Kieran Durkin. It'll come back for the ever-working Gary Jones. Popped it in for Durkin, there's Clive Platt, and it's in! It's Gary Jones. He set up the attack, and he's finished it. It's Plymouth 1, Rochdale 1, the Dale back on terms within 2 minutes. Bottom's corner. Oh, off the line initially! Did it go in? Where was the Russian linesman? We've only got an English one on this side, and he said it did not cross the line. Well, it has crossed the line now, but only out for a corner. Worrell came close for the throw-in from Phillips. He can toss it in, looking towards Evans. Over away by Coleman. Now Worrell slices the ball up, but it might fall kindly for Stonebridge. Adams just does enough to force the ball to Martin Phillips, who fancies a go himself. And it had shades of a goal he scored for Exeter City some time ago against Fulham as Martin Phillips shaped to shoot. You just had that image that it was going to bury itself in the top corner, but just a little too much behind it from the man they call Buster. He couldn't bust the net. Watton steps over as Phillips centres. Look to bin some pulling as it comes down for Adams, and there's the header. It was from point blank range, and it was the new man Nicky Banger who got his head to the ball as Adams skewed his shot wildly, but Banger was there to react, and his header was clawed out by Neil Edwards. Oh, the mistake by Broad presents it straight to Townsend. This could be trouble as Connor goes in, saved by Larry O. Connor will get another go, and it's in, and it's the mistake from Plymouth's defence that may have cost them this match. Into the last 10. Phillips' corner looked to be disappointing, and almost was until a mistake was made. And Neil Edwards has come to the rescue of Kieran Durkin. Well, Durkin dallied on the edge of his box, and McGlinchey was quickly upon it. And that's a fine save from Edwards. Edwards really has been Rochdale's man of the match this afternoon.